High Street, tucked between Kitchener and Queen Street in downtown Auckland, is one of New Zealand's most iconic streets. Noted for its high-end fashion stores and its unique cafe and bar scene, High Street plays a key role in Auckland's cultural and social life. The alleyways and lanes extending off High Street are begging to be discovered, including Vulcan Lane, which has a very strong history, including buildings dating back to the 1800s. In fact, the Hotel de Brett, formerly the Commercial Hotel, was one of Auckland's very first hotels and has hosted an impressive range of people from the Queen of England to the Beatles. Originally a generic name for the named business street of towns or cities, particularly in the United Kingdom, High Street Auckland is thought to have been named and ultimately created around 1841 during the first sale of town lots in Auckland City at auction. According to a survey by Bank Halifax, there are 5,410 high streets in the UK alone. Given New Zealand's strong ties with Britain and Commonwealth status, it seems only right to utilise similar practices. Despite being plagued by a number of fires in 1858, the most serious ever in Auckland at the time, 1863, 1904 and in 1917, High Street has remained since its conception as one of Auckland's premier streets. High Street and its surrounding lanes have an infamously upbeat and social nightlife and cultural scene. Okino's, Cassette 9, O'Carroll's, Occidental and My Bar are all well known for their uniquely high street character, as well as excellent destinations to head to as part of a great night out in Auckland. It won't be hard to find live bands playing in any of these places on any night of the week either, so you can be assured that there will always be a time and place to suit whatever kind of night you have planned. Jürgen Habermas' concept of the public sphere is basically a place within social life in which public opinion can be formed, discussed, and accessible to all. Engagement and interaction within the public sphere is, according to Habermas, blind to class roles, and the connections between those active within the public sphere are formed through mutual wanting to take part in issues that have a general interest. According to Habermas, social sphere is a product of democracy. High Street and its bars and cafes seem like the perfect place to explore the theory of public sphere. Although High Street and its surrounding districts tend to have a fairly upper-class feel to them in terms of the retail and fancy establishments, it still is an area enjoyed and utilised by all. The shisha bars, for example, at the top end of the street are frequented by tourists, immigrants and young teenagers on their school holidays. Freiburg Square is often occupied at night by young groups of adults and uni students who should probably know better, smoking and drinking. So whether it's drunken, anti-government ramblings at Rakino's or a sophisticated political discussion at Malbar over coffee, High Street is a shining example of modern public sphere. High Street is the hub for top New Zealand labels including Karen Walker, Workshop, Muji and Zambezi. Men, however, won't miss out with Crane Brothers and Nicholas German. For the less corporate, there are stores like Loaded and Area 51 and designer shoes at Nupiachi and Briarwood. You can get high-end eyewear and opticals at Mortimer Hearst and even designer jewellery at The Vault. The entire High Street district is a shopping addict's paradise. Despite a few shops of note moving to the rapidly evolving, more trendy Britomart precinct, High Street status remains as an iconic strip, with one space in particular going on the market for around $4,000 per square metre. Currently, the building at 33 High Street is in fact a demolition site, but it had originally been the site of legendary bars that shaped the street's rich history and nightlife during the 80s and 90s. The Box and Cause Salab hosted numerous musical legends, including one of the all-time great guitarist Eric Clapton. Temporarily, it is also doubling as a space for artist Martin Popplewell to show off his new, ever-changing and expanding art installations using distinctive images of trees, which will allow him to change the art throughout the seasons. Martin began working on the installation on August 22nd of this year, and began with a spring theme, complete with hand-painted blossoms to welcome the arrival of the new season. It is not certain how long the installation is going to remain there, but the public are very much encouraged to go and interact with it while they can.